glowing collar appear out of thin air, he deduces that she must possess a similar spatial storage ability or item. While Lin Zichen sits on his bed looking at his phone, Shen Qinghan walks into his room and calls out to him. Looking surprised and excited, she brings up the shocking news that his mother is pregnant with a second child. Lin Zichen calmly accepts the news, jokingly saying that his parents were so impatient for a grandchild that they decided to just have another baby themselves. Shen Qinghan then slowly crawls onto the bed beside him. Blushing deeply and hoping for some romance, she is caught off guard when Lin Zichen suddenly says there is something much more important they need to focus on right now. Confused, she asks what he means. Holding a pen and a piece of paper, a serious Lin Zichen explains that they must look into the mysterious power she suddenly showed during their recent battle. This leaves Shen Qinghan looking a bit disappointed by his completely serious mood. Thinking back to the intense moment when she used her water powers to protect him from the flood, Lin Zichen points out that the glowing blue water drops around her formed clear shapes. He begins drawing, noting that the shapes looked a lot like some kind of text or symbols. Holding up his finished drawing of the strange letters, Lin Zichen explains that he drew them from memory so they could try to figure out what they mean. Shen Qinghan happily claps her hands, impressed by his memory and quick thinking. Lin Zichen takes a picture of the drawing with his phone, planning to search the internet to see if he can find any quick matches or useful info. Thinking about what to do next, he scrolls through his contacts and stops on Yu Yan and Liu Chuanwu. He figures that since those two spend their time researching ancient texts, they might know enough to identify the mysterious symbols. Shen Qinghan excitedly takes out her phone, suggesting they send the picture to her master. She believes her master's huge amount of experience and knowledge will easily help them figure out the symbols. However, her excited mood quickly turns into disappointment. Staring blankly at her screen, she realizes that even her highly respected master has absolutely no idea what the characters mean. Meanwhile, a sweating and speechless Lin Zichen checks his own phone. The two researchers he messaged, Yu Yan and Liu Chuanwu, only replied with confused meme stickers, showing that they are just as clueless about the drawing. Just as they seem to hit a dead end, Lin Zichen gets a new notification. He quickly taps on a short voice message that Liu Chuanwu just sent to their chat. Listening closely, they hear Liu Chuanwu say that the symbols actually look a bit familiar to him, though he cannot remember exactly where he has seen them before. He asks Lin Zichen where he found them. Liu Chuanwu explains that after thinking hard, he believes he might have seen similar symbols carved on some ancient items stored at his research institute. Even though he sounds very professional and helpful over the phone, Liu Chuanwu is actually relaxing on a fancy sofa, completely shirtless and surrounded by three beautiful women in revealing clothes. While drinking wine, he promises to check the institute's records first thing in the morning and let Lin Zichen know if he finds anything. One of the drunk women leans in close to Liu Chuanwu, playfully cheering and begging him to keep drinking with them until they are completely wasted. Hearing the loud flirting and bragging about really expensive alcohol coming through the voice message, a very annoyed Lin Zichen looks at his phone. He angrily mutters to himself that Liu Chuanwu should finish his partying before sending work-related voice notes. At the same time, the news of Lin Zichen's recent highly public battle at the training camp starts to spread. Across the country, several major powerful groups, including the Kyoto Li family, the Nanjiang Yuan family, the Machine God Group, and the Kyushu Military Region headquarters, have all received reports of his amazing performance. Seeing his huge potential, each group independently orders their men to keep a very close eye on the rising star. This sudden wave of attention reaches the criminal underworld as well. Inside a dark, traditional building, the great elder of the evil plant god cult stands in the shadows, holding a cane. With his mask's eyes glowing an evil red, he points out with dark amusement that Lin Zichen is becoming quite an interesting guy.